why have laws? These poor police officers that are trying their damnedest to keep this guy off the streets. I can't even imagine what they're thinking this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he was in court yesterday morning, right?
he was.
All right.
Yep. He was in court and they heard the new charges and further violations of his conditions of release, and then they released him again.
Yeah.
So, I don't even think we'd make much money off of a jar that said how long before he violates again.
Yeah.
Because my guess is, who knows, maybe he's already back in the slammer this morning and we just don't know it yet.
I'm seeing that we may or may not be having some connectivity issues this morning on our end. I don't know if it's the sunspots. I don't know what it is, Raylene, but if we're a little jarred this morning, that's what it is. I don't know if it's internet or what, but anyway. Yes, if you're just joining us, this Burlington man, Ibbotson is his last name, arrested 5 times in under a week, 69 times in the past year, pleaded not guilty to charges in 4 separate cases stemming from all of these multiple arrests earlier this month, and he was in court yesterday morning. So, is he?
So right now he has over 30. It's 36. Open court cases.
Unreal.
And he has over 230 charges total.
Amazing. You and I have been talking about this for a couple of days. We're going to keep paying attention to this story and watching it. It is absolutely amazing. We have
it's not amazing, it's disgusting.
Well, that's true. Raylene's with us by phone this morning if you're just joining us on this beautiful day today. Have you heard a forecast? I'm hearing about some rain showers and maybe some embedded thunderstorms later this afternoon.
Yeah, possible. The chances of them happening right here local are actually pretty slim.
All right.
Now, so that's good. Hopefully they'll be able to get a full race in tonight at Thunder Road.
Yeah.
Hopefully Americana Blues will have a full concert in the park.
Yeah.
And we can just have a beautiful Thursday night because we need it.
We're going to jump back to Vermont headlines here in just a second. I want to say happy birthday to Nicole DiDomenico. She's on the list today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nicole.
Yeah, great lady. Eva Solenberger's on the list. Amber Kilmer, happy birthday to you. Jeff Crilly, my buddy out in Texas, is 61. Let's see. Wendy Sell, happy birthday to you. Great lady for putting up with John all these years. And a great mom, too. Miranda Cody, Suzanne Brown, Amy Marie, Joe Blas, and I think that might possibly be it. Oh, Carrie Myers, happy birthday.
And I have Nicole Carpentier, our great friend down at Preston's Kia.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Nicole. My good friend Henry Grenier, who is 68 today. And then Amber Lee, who is the daughter of our very good friend Barbara Drusch.
Nice. Happy birthday, everybody.
Yes.
I see the Windham County Sheriff's Office is investigating a little bank robbery that went down yesterday morning in Putney.
Yeah.
9 o'clock at the 9 a.m. at the M&T Bank on Main Street. Deputies arrived at the bank within 4 minutes of the initial call. No further details released. They're investigating. We have the Vermont governor's race set for November for the general election after Esther Charleston from Middlebury, who's a state political newcomer. She locked in her nomination for the Democratic Party on Tuesday. She has also used to serve on the Middlebury Select Board, so that'll be interesting. Of course, she's going up against one of the most popular governors in the country, Phil Scott.
I don't know that I'd want to do that, but
same here.
Yeah.
Sad news. The body of the missing swimmer may have been. This is what the headline. I'm confused because the headline says may have been recovered at Warren Falls.
Well, because they have to confirm that it was
Sure.
him first. The coroner
Yeah.
has to or the office in Burlington will need to confirm that it was him, in fact.
Yeah.
So that's why it has to read that way.
35-year-old guy from New Jersey who has been missing since Saturday when he jumped into that swimming hole, which is one of the most popular in the state, Warren Falls. And yesterday afternoon, police recovered the body. So,
And we have to say that Warren Falls remains closed. That should be said. It's remained closed, and they're warning people even going forward once it opens back up. We've had a lot of rain. There's a lot of debris.
Sure.
They had to remove a lot of debris to get to the body. It explains it all in the article, and as of right now, that remains closed.
yeah. It is an absolutely beautiful place. I shouldn't even say one of my favorite swimming holes. It is the favorite swimming hole for me, along with several others. Moss Glen Falls and Bolton Bowls, but Warren Falls is right there at the top of the list. It is such a beautiful place. And this is not the first time that
No.
this has happened at any of those swimming holes that I've just mentioned. You just have to be super careful.
Yeah, it happens every year.
Every year, and you have to be smart. If there's literally like any rain within 4 or 5 days or more before I plan on swimming at any of these places, I just kind of stay away. It's a good decision, at least I think.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else we have? What else do you have, Raylene? Anything?
Not really as far as news goes. I mean, there's a lot going on in the community. As I just said, they'll be racing at Thunder Road tonight. It's going to be a packed night.
Yeah.
Because they were rained out again the other night. And gosh, I hope they get it all in tonight. It's just craziness.
I think they. I shouldn't say I think they will. I hope they will.
Yeah. Americana Blues at the concert in the park, Food Truck Thursday, concerts in the park.
Yep.
That should be a good time. I really like them. I've heard them several times now. I really like them. They do a great job and a great show. So looking forward to that. And I just got to get back to the page now so that I can flip over. I was on my birthdays, so I want to flip over because there are a couple of things that we need to mention, such as the fact that Preston's Kia is hiring.
Yes.
And they are looking for resumes and hoping that there's somebody out there that wants to be their internet sales specialist to help with the growing dealership.
Yep.
And I mean, great benefit package, as well as just an amazing crew to work with down there, as we know.
Sure
and
is.
You can send your resume directly to Nicole Carpentier, and that is NCARPENTIER at prestonskia.com. You can go to their Facebook page and private message them, or you can just stop down right there on Gallison Hill Road in Montpelier.
Yep. Wonderful place. And man, it looks amazing ever since they redid Preston's after the flood last year. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing though, is they were under renovation and then the flood happened.
Right.
And the day after their grand opening?
Amazing.
Or the day before, I can't remember. And so they had to do a lot of work again to be able to be open, and they did it. They turned it right around as quick as they could, and we're right back in action.
Hey, I know we're kind of all over the road this morning, but I see just hopping back to Vermont News, the trial of Seth Brunel, the guy that was accused of murdering that transgender woman back in 2022. That trial is set to start in October. That's in the Vermont headlines that are trending this morning. What's that?
Finally.
Yeah.
Like What's been the holdup?
Well,
You
he
know?
was arrested in April of 2022.
Yeah, and
For
and we're just barely doing a trial now.
yeah,
So, that family has had to wait all this time.
he's been camped out in St. Johnsbury since, and actually attempted to escape in April of
Uh-huh.
2023. So.
Yep.
So again, we'll be watching that in October, of course. This is all related to the stabbing death of Fern Feather, whose body was found in Morristown. Horrible story that we've been following. And well, there's another one this morning about this Bradford woman who was arrested this week after police say that she intentionally, and I know this is a heavy story here, we won't go into too much detail, but intentionally injured her 11-month-old son and left him with serious injuries. He's actually 11 months old in critical condition over at Dartmouth.
Yes.
And this woman, I guess she was at the hotel there in Bradford. I think it's called the Bradford Hotel. I'm just glancing here. The Bradford Hotel. She faces up to 15 years in prison for an aggravated domestic assault charge and up to 2 years in prison on the cruelty to a child charge, as well as fines. $10,000 bond, 24-hour curfew, with the exception for medical, legal, and employment purposes.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Gross. Gross.
29-year-old Taylor Grenier is her name. The national headlines that we're following, Raylene: Hurricane Ernesto unloading some seriously intense rain on Puerto Rico as it pulled away from the island yesterday, knocking out power to hundreds of thousands of people, and in the Virgin Islands as well. Category 1 hurricane, 85-mile-an-hour winds. And the National Weather Service is saying Bermuda, get ready, and possibly beyond that. Not sure if she's going to hang a right and go east out to sea, but we're watching.
We are watching close.
Kamala Harris launching a $90 million advertising effort over the next 3 weeks. 90 mil.
Yeah.
50 mil worth of ads booked last month after Joe Biden passed the baton to her. So I think the 50 came from Joe, right? That was an early Christmas gift, I think.
Must be. Yeah.
2.5 months until Election Day.
Can you imagine the amount of money that will be spent? I mean, yeah. How many veterans could you house with that, do you think?
Thank you. $90 million. Man, I could think of some, and I say the same thing about Trump, too. I mean, money, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
The money that goes into these campaigns is ridiculous. I mean, even local elections, that's why people have to fundraise. Like the amount of money that they have to spend to get their name out there is just it's
unreal,
incredible. It's insane. Yeah.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz says he has agreed to participate in a vice presidential debate on CBS News on October 1st. CBS News posted this all up to social media yesterday. It's invitation to Walz and J.D. Vance. So we'll see. October 1st.
See how that goes. And then did you see that NASA is still trying to decide whether or not they'll keep those 2 astronauts at the space station until early next year?
Yep.
Like, holy shit. I couldn't imagine staying up there that long.
Well, they've already been up there for what, 8 weeks, 9 weeks, something like that.
So I cannot imagine. I mean, who would want to stay up there? Who gives a shit what NASA says? What do those astronauts say?
Right. what do they? Do they at least have Wi-Fi up there so they can charge their phones and surf the net?
Well, probably, but
Watch
um,
reruns of The Voice.
it's like wow.
Yeah. The
I don't know about that.
as they wait on the International Space Station, I mean, I hope they're not claustrophobic because that's got to be setting in now.
Yeah, I would think. And so, what are they trying to see? What if they can make them go mentally insane before they come
I know.
home? I don't understand.
NASA's now saying that there is a mounting limited supply of consumables, such as, things like food.
Food, yeah.
Unreal. We have the World Health Organization yesterday declaring an ongoing Mpox outbreak in Africa and calling it a global health emergency.
Okay.
Because of a deadlier strain of this virus has reached unaffected countries in Africa. So the Democratic Republic of Congo, extremely concerned. So, I have friends, I know you do too, that are, can be, conspiracy theorists and stuff, and they don't believe the hype. They're just trying to scare you and all this shit. But man, it's like, that's some funky stuff, man. I don't know.
It is some funky stuff. I agree.
It's
funky.
I remember, like it was yesterday, those same people saying, and I want to say it was like December, January, before COVID. Oh, that they're just trying to scare you out there in China. Don't worry about it. It's and then look, a couple of months later, this is what we were dealing with in like March is when it really started kicking into gear. Other world,
there are still people that agree and believe all of that.
Yeah.
It's all that way. So
the Palestinian, and here's something to think about: the Palestinian death toll has just reached 40,000 in Gaza. I'm not sure how they're measuring this, but the health ministry says more than 40,000 Palestinians have been killed in Gaza since Israel launched its war against Hamas. This is the 10-month-old conflict now that is another dark milestone, and so sad. At least 10,000 people are also missing and believed to be under the rubble. That's one of the big headlines in the world today, Raylene.
Mm-hmm.
What's the other one? North Korea is reopening its international tourism this winter. So, Raylene, if you want to, if you want to go on a little vacation, head to North Korea.
No thanks. I'm good.
Are you busy
good.
Are you busy that day?
I am busy that day. I'm very, very busy.
Okay.
Busy.
They say they're going to reopen their borders for tourism to, and I'm quoting here, certain visitors. Not sure who those certain visitors are going to be, but anyway, security is really tight at the Taylor Swift concert in London. Raylene, I know you had tickets. You were planning on going. But she is going to return to the stage at London's Wembley Stadium today, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and there have been arrests made in that case as well. I read that this morning and posted it up on our page.
Unreal. I want to say, just hopping back to the community calendar, thank you for posting up the songs and s'mores at the North Branch Nature Center. We've been in the past and have just absolutely loved it. They're going to do it again tonight from 6 to 7:30. So thank you for posting that up. Don't forget, concerts and food trucks in Courier Park tonight, 6 o'clock. We have the Vermont State Fair that is back. That was going on yesterday. So there's a lot of fairs coming on, man. It's like Caledonia.
Well, it's the season.
Yeah, Caledonia's coming up real soon. Looking ahead here, Saturday, August 24th, Fontaine Meadows Car Show, Route 2 at the Lighthouse Meadow. It starts at 11 a.m. It is absolutely free. Spent hours yesterday with Matt Strong from Rooted Entertainment Solutions talking about the Green Mountain Reggae Festival, and that those conversations and emails and texts carried well into the late evening hours last night. But at the Green Mountain Reggae Festival is going to be at the Bradford Fairgrounds Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 6th, 7th, and 8th. GreenMountainReggaeFestival.com to get tickets and camping info. It is going to be absolutely amazing. And legendary bands like the Easy Star All-Stars are going to be there, along with Mike Love and Mahali. Culture is going to be there. The Meditations, who both of those bands shared the stage with Bob Marley at the One Love Peace concert back in, I think it was 1980 in Jamaica. So it's going to be a family-friendly vibe with vendors and food and healing workshops. It is going to be amazing. 3 days, 2 stages, and yes, one love. GreenMountainReggaeFestival.com. And by the way, we're going to have the we've got the full lineup, but the exact schedule of what bands are going to be playing what day, we will have that information for you probably this morning. So if there's a particular band that you're hoping to see, you want to get a 1-day ticket or you want to get the 3-day pass, we'll have all of that information for you. All right. Do you have anything else, Raylene?
I think that everyone should know that sweet corn, it's out. The farms are, and of course, all of our local farms and farm stands are chock full of goodness. But right now, the sweet corn is out. In my opinion, is that Pockets has the absolute best sweet corn around. So go out, check it out, get some fresh veggies, get your fresh sweet corn.
Yeah.
And the orchards are also open for apples. It's already 'tis the season for apple picking.
Oh my God. Andy and I were talking about apple picking yesterday. And he's like,
I'm looking forward to apple crisp.
Got to do it. Got to do it.
I'm not at the pumpkin spice stage at all, but I'm all for the apple crisp.
Kristen Perry is saying Waterbury's Farmers Market is tonight as well. Don't forget about that. So
yeah.
Today is National Relaxation Day. Today it's also National Lemon Meringue
Meringue Pie Day.
Yes.
That's way better than anything. Lemon meringue pie. I mean, come on.
I love to celebrate the tarty and tasty goodness of a good lemon meringue pie. They've got a good one over at damn, why am I drawing a blank here this morning, Raylene?
I do not know.
Oh,
they used to have really great lemon meringue pie at Delicate Decadence, which I miss terribly.
Yeah.
Not going to lie.
Yep. The Wayside.
Yeah.
Wayside's got a good lemon meringue pie.
Well,
I'm getting shamed this morning for forgetting Jennifer Lawrence's birthday. She is 34 today. And Joe Jonas. Yes, and Joe Jonas is 35. You love the Jonas Brothers, don't you?
Jen Lawrence is 34 today.
Jennifer Lawrence, the actress.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But I'd pass our own Jen Lawrence here in Barrie. I'd pass her for 34 easily.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Why the hell not? Red Sox 9-7 loss to the Rangers last night. 6:35 start up tonight with the Orioles. Of course, Thunder Road. We got our fingers crossed for that. 162. That's how many players in Major League Baseball history have reached 300 career home runs. And yesterday, New York Yankees star outfielder Aaron Judge reached that coveted milestone. Can you believe it?
Uh-huh.
And he did it in fewer games than any other Major League Baseball player. Unbelievable. Dallas Cowboys. Have you heard the news about the Dallas Cowboys?
I have not, but I just turned it on. I just turned my screen on. What the hell do you have around your neck?
It's my sunglasses. Sunglasses.
Why? Why?
Because I may need them later today.
Oh,
It's possible.
okay. All
Dal-
right.
Dallas Cowboys just became the first, Raylene, first professional sports team valued at more than how much? Take a guess.
Oh gosh, $1 billion.
Did you say 1 billion?
Yeah.
Rongo Dongo. $10 billion.
Yeah. Gross.
Is that? I understand. Dallas Cowboys, great football team. I get it. I understand if you're a fan. I understand if you have the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys shower curtain and underwear and floor mats. I get toothbrush holders. I understand Dallas Cowboys fans, and I have a few of them. Frankie Allen is one of them.
My brother was one of them.
You cut that guy's arm, and he's going to bleed out in blue and silver. I mean, so yeah. But $10 billion? Billion!
Yeah. No thanks.
You're talking earlier about Kamala Harris and her $90 million campaign price tag.
Right. Exactly.
And that was $90 million. This is $10 billion.
Yeah.
I don't have to say with a B. It's crazy. It's in the sports headlines this morning. The Facebook question of the day I asked, people aren't into, I guess, fast food burgers anymore. And a lot of these sit-down restaurants, Chili's is one of them, is coming out with all new burgers, smash burgers and whatnot. And the fast food industry, among them McDonald's and Burger King, along with the others, are kind of feeling the pinch. What's your favorite burger, Raylene?
Well, I really love the smash burgers over at the Den.
At the Den. I knew you were going to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're damn good, aren't they?
They are damn good.
What's happening over at the Den?
Well, tonight is line dancing night.
Oh, that's right.
Every
Emil.
Thursday night is line dancing
Emil
night.
Goslin, right?
Yeah, and they have beginners and they have advanced, and it all starts at 6 o'clock.
All right. 6 o'clock for the beginners.
Doors open at 5.
And then the experts take the floor at about 7 o'clock, right?
Yes, they do. 7 to 9.
All right. All right. Raylene, have a fabulous rest of your day.
I'm going to try. I'm headed out for my appointments now, and
All right.
you all have a great day.
Thank you, honey. We'll catch you again real soon. I think, we'll be with you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. We got some big name guests that are going to be coming on, aired out here shortly. Still working some of the details on it, but stay tuned. Keep watching the page, and we'll let you know. Keep an eye out for latest headlines that we're following, stuff that's still developing. Have a marvelous rest of your day. We'll catch you again soon. And thanks for joining us this morning. If you got any comments, questions, even complaints, post them up. We want to hear what you have to say. Thanks to all of our sponsors. Here's some of them right here on your screen. Thanks for catching the Aired Out podcast. Live from North Main Street, Barrie, Vermont. Seen and heard. And, of course, streamed everywhere you get your podcasts. Appreciate your eyes and ears. Over and out for now. Have a fabulous rest of your day.